It's 11 a.m. Ahead on WPTV News, the United States government officially shut down at midnight as Congress and President Donald Trump failed to strike an agreement.
And Yankee Stadium was alive last night as it brought the energy for the first day of the Wild Card Series. All that and more coming up next on Newsbrief.
Welcome to this WPTV News Brief. I'm Brooke Holzhauer.
And I'm Tatiana Camacho. It's 61 degrees right now, and we'll have a complete forecast just ahead. But first, a check of today's local stories.
A Pequannock High School music teacher was accused of sexually assaulting a student on Monday. Music teacher William Arnold of Wayne was charged with sexual assault and official misconduct. Authorities determined that Arnold had sexually assaulted the 15-year-old multiple times over 1 year. Arnold is being held at Morris County Jail pending future court dates.
William Paterson University launched the Entrepreneurs Meetup Series this Tuesday at the College of Business. The monthly events will bring together entrepreneurs and small business owners to connect and share ideas. Organizers say their goals for the series are to provide networking, expert insights, and support local business growth. The series is organized by the New Jersey Small Business Development Center and Passaic County's Department of Economic Development. Meetings are open to the public. Faculty are encouraged to attend the events.
A man was killed at a 7-Eleven in New Brunswick Tuesday morning. Police arrived at 1:40 a.m. in response to a 911 call asking for medical assistance. Officers found Markeem Moore unresponsive. He was rushed to Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. Detectives determined that a physical altercation occurred between Moore and a store employee, which resulted in Moore's death. The employee was arrested and charged with second-degree reckless manslaughter.
Students in Jersey City are no longer allowed to use phones in class. Violations will lead to confiscation and disciplinary consequences. School officials say the move is aimed at reducing distractions and improving learning. Parents and students are bracing for changes ahead.
Port Authority police arrested a man last Friday over a pair of socks. PAPD reveals that the Jersey City man avoided paying tolls by using socks to cover his license plate. Officers determined that he owes the township over $18,000 in unpaid tolls and fees. Now in custody, the man is charged with multiple offenses, including improper display of plates.
Polls show Mikey Sherrill is winning the race for New Jersey governor. 3 different outlets pointed to Sherrill being more popular. One shows her being almost 10% above Chitterelli. 2 other polls found both candidates were tied. Donald Trump celebrated this on Truth Social, saying Chitterelli was essentially beating close to incompetent Mike Sherrill, misspelling her name. The winner will succeed Governor Phil Murphy, who is not eligible for re-election.
Now let's take a look at this week's weather forecast. Today, temperatures are going to be cooler as we'll only reach a high of 69 degrees and a low of 53. Thursday, we start off the same and we'll stay in the cold as we only reach a high of 64 degrees. We have a chilly start to the weekend as Friday we get a mix of clouds and sun with highs in the 60s. We end off the weekend with things warming back up, so make sure to go out and enjoy the nice weather. And when we get back, find out how a William Paterson University student was named NJAC Defensive Player of the Week.
We'll tell you this player's story on his major accomplishment when we return on Newsbrief.
You have a clip from here it is.
They are the best in the business, and they are here to break down this week in sports. Wyatt, we'll start with you.
Acting? That was more like poo. I said it.
Welcome back to this WPTV News Brief. I'm Brooke Holzhauer.
And I'm Tatiana Camacho. Time now for news around the country.
The United States government officially shut down at midnight as Congress and President Donald Trump failed to strike an agreement. Democrats are demanding funding for health care subsidies that are set to expire in December. These subsidies are covered under the Affordable Care Act. Republicans have refused to negotiate. President Trump has been urged to steer clear of any talks regarding this issue. Insurance premiums nationwide could spike by 114% if the subsidies do expire. 750,000 federal workers are expected to be furloughed and potentially fired. Medicare and Medicaid programs are expected to continue, though staffing shortages will cause delays.
Senior defensive back James Nichols was named NJAC Defensive Player of the Week. He helped lead the Pioneers to a 38-14 win over Moravian University. He recorded 8 solo tackles and had 2 interceptions for touchdowns. Neville's and the Nears are back in action this Saturday for their homecoming game. They take on Vermont State Castleton with kickoff scheduled for 1 p.m.
Yankee Stadium was alive last night. They brought the energy and the lights, but apparently forgot to bring the offense in a 3-1 loss. Max Fried and Garrett Crochet pitched lights out in postseason debuts with their new teams. Anthony Volpe was the only source of offense for the Yanks with his second inning solo home run, but the offense was quiet after that. Crochet would retire the next 17 batters he faced. Familiar foe Aroldis Chapman would take over for Crochet in the 8th inning. He would load the bases with nobody out in the 9th inning. The Bombers indeed bombed and did not even score a run. The squad has its season on the line, facing elimination tonight. Carlos Rodon will take the ball in a do-or-die game too. First pitch shortly after 6 p.m. on ESPN. That's all for this WPTV News Update. I'm Brooke Holzhauer.
And I'm Tatiana Camacho. We'll have another news update at the top of the hour. We'll see you then.